like thinking about how we're going to be making our grandchildren proud at the choices we make today.
Also new at 10, some lawmakers are raising concerns about how the College of Western Idaho will be able to afford millions of dollars in deferred maintenance at the Ford Idaho Center. This after college leaders highlighted budget constraints last legislative session. Aspen Shumpert joins us in studio. And Aspen, how does CWI plan to pick up that tab?
Morgan, the Ford Idaho Center sits just down the street from CWI's Nampa campus, and if this deal goes through, the college footprint would double. But taking on the aging venue won't be easy. College President Gordon Jones says they have a responsible plan to tackle the deferred costs.
The timing itself was really perfect.
As the College of Western Idaho saw a growing number in enrollment the last 9 semesters, President Gordon Jones says the college was interested in building out its campus.
A little over a year ago, I received a call from Mayor Kling, and over lunch, she brought up the topic of could CWI be a place that would be interested in stewarding this property.
Following several months of discussions and nearly 6 hours of public testimony at last Monday's Nampa City Council meeting, Council voted to convey the Ford Idaho Center to the college, citing their budget can no longer keep up with the facility's costs.
It's the opportunity to plan over roughly 200 acres instead of our 100 acres. And with the facilities there and the events that are already happening that are so integrated into the community, I really see that opportunity as a once-in-a-generational moment, especially as the growth comes around us.
But some Canyon County lawmakers are raising financial concerns. One of which is Senator Brian Lenny, who said on X he doesn't understand how the college is able to take on $25 million in deferred maintenance costs over the course of the next 15 years, when during the 2025 legislative session, President Jones shared financial hurdles the college faces with limited funding.
We're lean. Our total budget is somewhere in the order of $75 million to educate 31,000 individuals. Our four-year institutions are in the hundreds of millions of dollars to educate fewer than that.
President Jones argues their funding plan doesn't touch the academic budget.
In no way does our plan involve raiding an academic budget to fund venues. That's just not acceptable to me.
He says the college plans to target 3 main areas to help with the deferred maintenance costs, including revenue from existing partnerships and events, land leases along frontage road, and private donors.
We've been raising north of $10 million over the last few years. That is a significant increase. I continue to believe that there are many, many people, many employers in this community who want to support higher education in Idaho.
While other options pose a possibility, including being eligible for funds from the Nampa Auditorium Taxing District that receives funds from lodging stays within its boundaries, Jones says nowhere in their plan looks at raising property taxes or tuition costs to cover the deferred maintenance.
This is about stewardship, not acquisition. We take this with a lot of seriousness that we're not only doing this as a school, but as a school that's a public institution. And we promise to do it with our students and our future in mind.
In order for this conveyance to be final, Nampa will vote on the terms and the agreement of the conveyance at the October 20th City Council meeting, and then the CWI board will decide to accept the conveyance or not. I'm told that also is expected to happen later this month, Morgan.
Okay, so not a done deal by any means yet, nope. Aspen. Okay, so you talked to the JFAC co-chair, Senator Scott Groh, tonight. Does he expect this to come up during the 2026 budget talks at all?
Yeah, he said unless there's a policy directive that requires them to handle this any other way than they usually do, that he expects it to come up, but not expecting to give the college any more in funding because of this specific deal. But he did say there are a few lawmakers looking to possibly change the policy around deals like this, so we could see some directive there in the upcoming legislative session.
Okay, interesting. Aspen, thank you so much.